Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about internet computer itself, see what is happening with the price of ICP, share my overall thoughts with you guys, and of course what we could be expecting as we do go further into the month of May. So I'm sure a lot of the viewers from the ICP side of things, that support the ICP, videos are probably wondering where Crypto ZX has been. And as I've mentioned, if you do follow me on my channel, I'm sure if you guys have been following, the most recent updates are kind of indicated as to what was going on. So I would strongly suggest you guys to go watch that. It will fill you in as to where I was. But we're back on schedule. So I appreciate your support. Now we're going to kill it this remainder of the year. We're gonna go crazy on the content, so subscribe if you have not already done so. All right, now that I have that rant out of the way, let's take a look at what's happening with ICP. Looking at the overall markets, I'm sure you guys are looking at the screen. We're seeing a minor pullback compared to yesterday if you did watch my Solana update. If not, we will kind of go over that. So let's face it, the last, I would say, month and a half, especially after halving came to an end, you're seeing the market still in a downwards trajectory, and that is spooking a lot of people. And what I want you guys to understand is take a look at what's happening on the larger time scale. If you're looking at it just on the yearly, when you just switch it to the yearly time frame, you're seeing pretty much everything up right now. You're seeing green across the board. Several projects, if you purchase them in the year of 2023 in a bear market, if you were dollar cost averaging in, your portfolio is in the green right now. And that's something I want you guys to understand. There's going to be times in the cycle, especially even in a bull market. That's the misunderstanding, that a lot of people have. That the people think that bull market is just upwards trend, day in day out. That just doesn't happen, especially to the newcomers coming to the market. So once you realize this, you will, be much more at peace, is what I'm trying to get at. But if you're looking at ICP right now, on the daily time frame, it's up 1%. It is one of the very few coins right now in the top 100 that are up, so that is obviously a good thing to see. The price is currently sitting at $11.98. On CoinGecko, it's a little inaccurate, but on the chart right now, the price is at $12, but give or take, it's around there either way. So 1% in USD comparative, it's also up 1.2% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is currently sitting at $5.56 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $150 million. What I want you guys to be taking a look at is not its market valuation. I want you guys to be taking a look at the internet computer's overall rank in the crypto space right now. Top 22 projects in the space right now. And, as far as, mass adoption goes, it's nowhere near where Solana is right now. And that just shows you where the potential is. And of course, there's a lot of risk involved, and there's risk involved in Solana as well. Just because Solana is doing amazing doesn't mean that there's no risk involved. In crypto, there's always risk involved, and that's something that you guys need to understand. If there was no risk involved, honestly, let's face it, everyone would be extremely rich, right? It just doesn't work like that. So this is where your due diligence portion comes into play, and obviously research and investing what you can afford to lose. But let's take a further look and see what is happening. So I did a poll on my channel yesterday, just about 23 hours back, and I said almost halfway through May, which coin will be the top performer at the end of the month. So Solana came at the top, Pepe right after that, Dogecoin whiff, and a lot of people from the ICP community rated this post saying, ICP, ICP, ICP. And, that is obviously the reason as to why we put comment below. So obviously that is really nice to see every time. But let's take a look at the price action for internet computer. And I'm just gonna put it out there. If you don't like these videos, you already know this stuff, then you don't even need to click it. No one's forcing you to watch it. But for my true supporters that support me on a day-to-day basis, I'm gonna love each and every one of you guys, and this is of course the reason as to why I'm even bringing out these videos. So continue supporting, and you will continue to see these updates that I bring you guys. So what I want you guys to be taking a look at is the consolidation phase, especially above this key support line at $11.81. We know this, especially if you've been following me on my channel pretty much, for the past few months, this zone that we've been discussing. You are seeing this range, this key resistance at $16.07, a really, really hard resistance to break out of. But before anyone comes out, all these trolls, before any troll comes out and says, oh, well, the price at $20 for ICP barely lasted. Well, I want you guys to take a look at, when this happened, this sharp drop. Let's take a look at the sharp drop. We're looking at about a 43% drop within the price of ICP from its yearly high, which was at almost $21. And the reason as to why this happened was because we did see BTC have a flash pullback. And if you want to put that into consideration, a 21% drop for Bitcoin. Remember, I've always said this, whenever Bitcoin drops like this, you usually tend to see altcoins getting hit double digits, and that's what we have seen happen with ICP. Everything is going to react with Bitcoin's price no matter what, and this is why we take a look at Bitcoin. And to be quite frank, there's so many trolls in the recent months, oh, CryptoZX, we don't want to be taking a look at Bitcoin's price. Well, this is exactly why I tried to teach you guys why you want to be taking a look at Bitcoin's price on a day-to-day basis, because it's so important. But, we are still, what I want you guys to be taking a look at is we're consolidating. What's the benefit of this? The benefit of this is this support line that we're at. Of course, history of the support line kind of dates back to, the past few months, and obviously kind of dates back to even the previous cycle, as you can see. But what I want you guys to be taking a look at is the amount of different times we have seen this support come in as a level of support for the price of ICP. We can pretty much see 1, 2, 3, 4 different times. And, this is an extremely important level of support. So I'm really impressed the way it's holding right now. And before anyone comes out and says ICP hasn't done anything, if you measure it from October till where it's at now, it's up 281%. These types of moves will happen. But, if you were kicking yourself up there around this $21, well, guess what? The opportunity is back. And what I want you guys to be taking a look at today is the weekly Bitcoin Dominance Index. Bitcoin Dominance is sitting at 55.4%. And in my personal opinion, I kind of have, talked about this in a lot of my other updates as well. I don't think the parabolic run starts until, I would say, I think we will still see altcoins start heading towards the upside, in the upcoming months, even the next month. I think, the red month are going to be behind us sooner rather than later. Let's face it, the market has been just in an upwards trend over the past, few months. So, it's kind of cooling off, a lot of manipulation occurring, but, the parabolic altcoin season still hasn't started. I want you guys to take a look at, just the dominance when, the crazy parabolic cycle started back in October of 2021. Where is 2021? Yeah, October and November. You guys can see this for yourself. Look what happened to dominance. So dominance was sitting at around 48%. Obviously now it's much higher because of the ETFs. We need to keep that factor in mind. Huge institutional interest coming in. Those are some factors obviously that need to be considered. But look at the decline in dominance from October 2021 all the way to November. You guys can see pretty much declining, and this is where the market was absolutely going crazy. So we still have some time for that to happen, but as soon as you see this number pulling down, this is where this cycle starts. So the altcoin cycle, altcoin season. But do let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been CryptoZX, and peace out.